How you doing? Yeah, so the fish have been, I added the fish about 4 days ago. So they're all in the pond doing okay, bit of moping around the bottom and that, but given that I said the pond is at 7-8 degrees, it's a given. And I'm getting sick of them, looking at them around the bottom. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to get the heat back up. So my heat pump has, the minimum I can put it up is 15 degrees. So I'm going to put it to 15 now and start ranking that up in here. I'm also going to just get the filter shed and just get a bit of a clean up done, get ready for spring and all that. There's a lot of shite that I don't need, out of date test kits, place a bit of kip in there as well. So I'm going to sort that out. I'll turn you around, just show you the fish on the bottom first. Yeah, so they're not like sitting on the bottom or anything like that. They're just kind of swimming around the bottom. You can see them there. Not coming up a whole lot. They're not being fed or anything, but still I like them to be a bit more active than what they are. Spooked them there now, so that's the reason they're doing a little bit of swimming. Yeah, so start bringing up the heat. It'll probably take a few days to get to 15, and then hopefully stay around there until probably spring, and then start bringing it up a bit more. So I'll bring you into the filter shed, which is a bit of a kip, as I was saying. There's a lot of shite I don't need. Get the walls a bit scrubbed down. A lot of stuff like that has gone out of date, and just get this place cleaned up. Oh yeah, this pond, there's only 2 fish left in it. All the rest are being moved on, and these will be picked up eventually. I'm no rush to get them picked up, because just to keep the bio ticking over, leaving the 2 fish in here. So what I will do is get this heat pump back on. I'll bring it around to it and show you. So that is now on. The water was always going through it, so I didn't bypass or anything like that, because I didn't want it freezing up. So, and bring it around to it now. And I think I showed you the heat pump before. It's an Asuri 9 kilowatt heat pump. So you can see the pond is at, flashing at 8 degrees. So yeah, so it's set to 15 degrees now, and it's at heat. And the optimum to be going around this is in between 20 and 30. So I might put up the pump a little bit more, but it's not too bad. Yeah, so that's going to be flat out for the next few days, bringing it up. So I will leave that on. I'll bring you back into the filter house now and show you what I'm doing as well with the bio in the combi drum. So this pond obviously was closed down for a while, it wasn't running. So all this media is, there's like the tank has the pond base, you have to cycle up again. So what I'm going to do to speed up this process is take a couple of litres out of here. It's not the K1 Plus, it's actually just a normal K1 that's in the combi as well. Probably take about 4 litres and put it in here. I've no problem running here, because the fish and everything are coming from that water and everything. So at the moment it's the same group of fish, so it doesn't really make a difference. And obviously so probably put about 4 litres in there. And obviously this only takes about, I think it's 13 or 14 litres. So what I have is 5 litres of the K1 Micro. So whatever I take out of there, I replace with this into there, and bacteria should build up in it fairly quick, because there's going to be so much bacteria already left in there. So I'm only going to take out 4 litres and put it in there just to get the biological side going on this pond, speed it up a little bit. Yeah, so there's 5 litres from the Easy Pod gone in there. You can see the slightly different colour one that's gone in there. So there's 5 litres in there, hopefully kick-start it a little bit quicker than if it wasn't there. And then I added this K1 Micro, that's the K1, the plus that was already there, K1 Micro into this. It's going to take a while before that starts sinking and blending in with it, but again, there's no feeding or anything going on in here, and there's plenty of good bacteria covered media, so that should happen fairly quick. The next thing I'm going to do is this big blue. To be honest with you, I filled that out when I set up the pond, and anytime I'm topping it back up, it's been going through, so it's well dead. I've just been throwing thiosulfate, but I still have some bone char in there, so I'm going to get this out, change the filter, and get this filled up. Seen a few videos and refilling it, and it seems to be a bit of a nightmare. And I think I can't trying to remember. I think I built in the easy pod, the plumbing around that, so there's not much of a gap there to get it out. So hopefully it comes out easy enough. Yeah, so I got the big blue out and it was very hard. It was completely just the weight of it and everything like that when it was filled with water and the charcoal. So it was an absolute nightmare. Just didn't want to damage any pipes or anything like that when I was bringing it out. So that is now empty. A bit hardship emptying it as well, and that's the spent charcoal that's out of it now. So I'm getting that into there, into the bag, and then I'm going to fill this up and also change the filter in this. I say this is an awful way, it's never been changed, so I have a few spare filters, so don't know why I just never didn't, but yeah, I'll get it done. Messy stuff, it's like K1, it just gets everywhere. Yeah, so that is all cleaned away. Yeah, so this is what I got last year. Activated carbon, still plenty for a bag. Have the filters and all, have the funnel, everything and that to fill it up. What I do is just put it in a bucket in case you spill stuff off the side, you're not losing any of it. The first time I filled this up, I forgot to put this in it, so I spent ages filling it up. Then I realized I couldn't get the pipe down, so I had to empty it all out to start again. So the important thing is with the big blues is put that right down before you start filling it up, and make sure you don't get any down the nozzle. Yeah, so I'm going to get going on filling this up and I'll come back to you then. Yeah, so all I do is put the funnel down beside the internal hose there, and then just fill it like this. So it's definitely not going into the middle section, and it's just going down. So then the next time I put the funnel the other side of it, and that way it will just fill up. Yeah, slow process, but it's just finicky stuff that you can't get it down the holes. Satisfying to look at though. Probably another 20 to go. Yeah, so I think it was definitely time for a change of the pre-filter. Let's see if you can see it there, compared to the replacement. Yeah, so it looks well and truly used. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad lifting the big blue back in now because it's not full of water. There was no way emptying the water before he got it out, so yeah, it should be fine getting it back in. So I'll get this pre-filter into that and get it set up. I know you have to, for the first time you run it, it's going to run out a lot black with the charcoal and all that, but I can't do that out here because it'll be full of water and I won't get it in. So I'll just have to run it out when I get in there, put a bucket or something in, just till the colour goes clear. I'll get that done now. How you doing? I'm on a bit of a road trip today. I was up in Belfast for work-wise, so I said I'd go over to Clearly Aquatics. Haven't been in there since they got their new Nisai in. Just have a look. It's in Banbridge, which is about 20 minutes from Belfast, so it'd be rude not to when I'm up this direction. So I'm just pulled outside the shop here. You can see, if you can, Clearly Aquatics, a fan beside me, and the shop is here in front of me. So I've no intentions of buying anything or that. Just have a look at the Nisai. Haven't been up here since last year, so just have a look around. Rude not to. This is the first pond. These didn't come in this year. What these are when the Toastai came in last year, after the open day, Mark takes his selection of fish that are left over and he puts them in here to grow on. So these were all kind of anywhere from 15 to 18 cm last April, May, and he heats up the pond and he gets a lot of growth on them, and they're all, looking at them, they're all anywhere from 35 to, I'd say some of them even approaching 50. So some lovely fish in here, lovely growth. Yeah, so these didn't come in this harvest. These are all grown on here at Clearly Aquatics since last spring, summer. So I'd say he will get these all, so they're all currently off heat now, so you probably bring up heat on these and start getting these pictures to go on the website. Yeah, but some beautiful fish there, shores, kahatus. Yeah, some lovely fish. Yeah, so these are off heat now. I think they're off heat the last couple of months. So all that growth was done in, I don't know, 6 months or something like that. Just shows what's possible with the right gear, the right food, the right equipment. Some lovely fish there. And this is another one of his grow-ons. So in here, as I remember, there was a lot of Isa Showa, some Isa Showa that he grew on, and then other bits and pieces. You have some Asagis there, Shiros, Karashikais. Yeah, some lovely fish there as well, some Ginrin shags. Again, these are all only small tosai after the open day, takes them, puts them in, and they're on heat for 6 months and fed a lot. Yeah, there's some lovely Asagi there actually. I don't know, there might be Otsuka Asagi. So again, he'll heat up this pond shortly and get pictures and get all these on the website. Yeah, you can see all these tanks are all empty, getting cleaned out and ready for the Tosai that be coming in. So Mark came back from Japan I think last week, so there's a lot of Tosai coming in the end of this month, so these are all getting ready for that, and I'll be definitely up for that open day. Yeah, along with all the fish, obviously all the medication and foods and everything is up here as well. Aquaflab and anything you can need for the pond. All the pipe fittings, some big fats, food, pumps, yeah, everything you need for the pond. More food, filters, nets, hoses. Yeah, one-stop shop for koi. Here is another pond on this site that came in the harbour, came in this year. Some lovely store guys down there. Indian store guy, Kanto Showa. Look at a beautiful brochy with the floating benny. Yeah, so these will be all individually priced, so they'll be put on the website soon enough. Benny tomorrow. A little tuba down there. Yeah, so lovely pond of fish here. Here is another pond. These are just fish that are getting out to be photographed for the website. They're currently doing that today. Got some goromos, some long fins if you're into the kahaku. Yeah, these all came in this year as well. This crate of Shiro that's been pictured, and crate of Achieva. Lovely fish. I really like that Achieva actually. I like that. Here's another pond on this side. I'm not too sure if these came in this year or these were his last grow-ons that weren't sold from last year. And they're just the last of his little tosai that were brought in. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they could have been grow-ons from last year. And Kage, Zeros and stuff like that, which I remember seeing last year. And also some of the big camera flabbers there as well. Lovely Goromo there as well, some lovely fish, some lovely nippo this year. Yeah, so here you can see Mark's taking pictures of all the nippo. You've got his hut there for putting the fish in, taking pictures. And this is his main pond. There's some absolutely beautiful fish in here. And I'm after buying one out of here, which I'm taking home with me, which I'll show you when I get home. Yeah, there's some absolutely beautiful fish in here. Yeah, so I'm going to get this fish home and I'll show you what I have. Yeah, so I'm back home now. Fish are still in the box. All the fish in here are doing fine. The fish I got was at 15 degrees and my pond is currently at 15 degrees, so shouldn't be an issue there. So I'll get this open, quick picture and a measure up, and show you what I got. So I'm just going to leave the bag float. Leave it float for about 15 minutes or so. Just it probably went up a degree or down a degree or whatever it did in the car. I was in the car for about 3 hours, so let that reach up temperature, and then I will get it in the measuring bowl, get a quick measure and picture, and into the pond. Yeah, so it was floating for about 20 minutes there, so I'll try and do this one-handed and show you what I got. And there we go. I got myself a Marahiro Chag Nisai. 3 of these came in the Nisai shipment. I think 1 was sold, so I think there's only 1 left, and you wouldn't find another one in this country. I'm in Ireland. Yeah, but delighted with this. Going in with the smaller fish, but I think every pond should have a Chag, and I think Marahiro does the best one in terms of growth and greediness and everything. I had one before that grew like mad and I lost it, so yeah, big massive head on this one, so plenty of room to grow. What I'm going to do now is get a quick measure up, and I'll come back and have a more look at the fish. Yeah, so it's bang on 50 cm, which I'm delighted for Nisai. Yeah, so I'd say by the end of the summer I should have this up to about 65, I would reckon. So it's going into 15 degrees, as I was saying there, so it won't be heated up properly. They'll be fed, but they won't be fed properly now till probably the end of March, April. I'll start increasing the temperature and that, but yeah, delighted with this. Yeah, so I'll get her in the pond before she decides to jump. Yeah, so you can see it's after settling, it's only in there an hour or so, and starting to settle down. The other fish are coming up to it being nosy. It's bigger than the other ones, so 50 cm. The next biggest is probably the Kahatu at about 35, so yeah, absolutely delighted with this fish. Can't beat Marahiro Chag. I'll just turn you around for a second. So I have it a bit tidier in here. Well, I got rid of a load of medications and all that were out of date, so threw all them out, cleaned up the place a bit. What else did I do? Yeah, I put the spin drifter bottom drain, I actually put that on a timer just to clear the ground of all the shit and that on the ground. So it goes on from 11 o'clock till 8 o'clock in the morning. Just suck it all down. I don't need it on all the time. The new fish is doing fine. Probably nearly got him about 5 days ago, so well settled in, eating everything like that. And yeah, place looking clean, tidy. I'll go and show you the fish before I wrap it up. Yeah, you can see her there, up for food and everything. First one up, very friendly fish, so absolutely over the moon with the Chag. Pond still at 15-16 degrees, so keep it at that for a while. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful fish, really like it. Hungry fish. It's at 50 cm, hopefully 65 by the end of the summer. And what I don't know if you can see it down there, there's a bit of poo in that on the bottom. That's why I set this bottom drain spin drifter to be on a couple of hours of night time. It will just suck all that off the floor, and it won't distort the water, because I hate with it going all day when you're looking into the pond. It's just a lot clearer without it. Yeah, so that's all I have on this video. If you like what you see, give us a like or subscribe, and we'll see what the summer brings.